Feeling overwhelmed with too many things to do. Give me the next 10 minutes, and I will walk you through my process of getting out of dealing with overwhelm when you have too many things on your plate. I want to give you the Personal Peace Procedure Worksheet, which is the key to clearing overwhelm when you have too many things on your plate, so that you can have ease and peace and get things done with total ease. Drop me a line below this video and I will send it to you in Messenger. I won't even ask you for your email. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nilofer Safdar, and I'm the owner of Energy Wise, where I've helped hundreds of women clear overwhelm and get things done with ease. In every single video, I teach you one tip or technique to heal from inside out. Give me the next 10 minutes and I will walk you through my process of dealing with overwhelm when you have too many things on your plate. So, if you are dealing with overwhelm or you have too many things on your plate, comment plate below, so that I know that you are also one of those who is dealing with overwhelm. So, one of my clients, reached out to me yesterday, and he said that I have I just feel overwhelmed. I have too many things on my plate. I'm already working to full capacity, and things just seem to be never ending. So actually, this client had just started a new job, and right from day one, he was like overloaded with work. His The person who was leaving the job was handing over things to him, and he was just getting overwhelmed. He said, "I have hundreds of thousands of unread emails in the inbox. I want to clear those emails, but I don't just want to blindly delete. What if I miss something important?" So overall, he had been in this state of total overwhelm, feeling like totally, just having too many things to do. And we all have been in that place. We all have had those things which have happened to us. So here's what I did. The first thing is, I had him, "Hi Ansela, hi Tilak." So the first thing what I had him do was, I said, "Okay, what I want you to do is, I want you to just bring up all those things, all those feelings of overwhelm. Think about all the tasks, everything that you have, and let's clear it." So basically what I do is, when I have people think about those things, all your thoughts, feelings, and emotions which are creating that overwhelm for you, they will actually come to the surface. So once everything was at the surface, I cleared it for him. So basically what I do is, I use a process of energy healing. And so when people are interacting with him, I will just focus on their stuff and I will clear it for him. So after doing like a couple of rounds of clearing, I asked him if there was any shift. He said, "Yes, there is a little bit of shift, but still there is so much more which is there." And he said that I feel like I'm just being dumped on, and everything is just being thrown at me, and I just don't know how to handle it. So here's the thing, when you clear the top layer of things, like, things are not always as they seem. You might think that it is something, but it might be something totally different. So when I clear the top layer of things, what happens is, what is underneath that surfaces. Okay. So now his feeling was, I think I'm just feeling dumped on. So normally at the beginning of the session, I always have my clients rate the intensity of whatever they are feeling on a scale of 0 to 10. And so when we began, he was obviously at a 10, right? But after doing those 2 rounds of clearing, it became 8. Okay. And now he had this thought of, "I'm just being dumped on." So then I did another couple of rounds of clearing, and now his intensity, the intensity reduced to about 3, and to about six. Yeah, so it reduced by 3 points. But now what he said was that, this new workplace has a crazy system of reporting. It's just unrealistic. We have to be constantly filling out these forms, and like there is just so much of paperwork involved. So like literally, when things started clearing a little bit, then his mind flipped to another thing which was poking him. And I call these things like these little tiny pebbles, in your shoe, those tiny little grains of sand in your shoe which irritate you. So all these stressors are like those tiny little things. And often it's not that big boulder in front of us, but it's those tiny little things which are like really bothering us and which really irritate us, and they're that constant source of irritation for us. Okay, so then I started clearing that for him. And after I cleared that for him, he said, you know what? Actually, I've been talking to my boss, and there is this one resource in our department. And this guy has his background in data analytics. And we've been talking like, delegating all the reporting to him, because that is his forte, and that is not something that I'm really good at. And so like, literally what happens is when you start clearing these thoughts, feelings, emotions which are there for you, then oftentimes what you will see is, when you have a clear mind, when you have that clarity in your mind, when you don't have these emotions which are, kind of tying you down, what happens is that then you will be able to see the situation from a totally different perspective. It's like that thing, when I work with youngsters who have exam anxiety. Oftentimes it's like they have studied, they know everything. All they need is that when they are writing their exam, they need to be in this space of, having a calm mind, having a calm and clear mind. So when they have that calm and clear mind, they can write their exam to the best of their ability. And such is the case with situations in our life or in our workplace as well. Because when you have that ease and peace in your mind, then you're able to do creative problem solving. You are able to do things in a different way. You're able to be much more productive than you are otherwise. Like, you may have heard of the Pareto principle, and the Pareto principle is that 20% of the work of the time, like in this context, it would be like, I'm kind of just giving you an overall purview, but literally it will take you 20% of your time to get 80% of your tasks done. Okay, and then it will take you 80% of your time to get the remaining 20% of your tasks done, right? So I just had him see that you can literally in 20% of your time accomplish 80% of your tasks. But if you are in this state of overwhelm and just that state of, oh my god, I just have too much to do, then literally you're in that zone where you're spending 80% of your time to just do 20% of your task. So we just have to actually flip it. So doing this kind of clearing, like focusing on your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and clearing those thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and getting you to this place of peace of mind, or clarity, will help you actually in 20% of your time get 80% of your things done. right? And yeah, totally, you can handle things better and navigate life more clearly when you have that peace of mind. And that's why, the big thing that I live by, and the big thing that I actually am talking about all the time, is like having ease and peace within, no matter what is showing up in your life, whether it's overwhelm in your workplace, or whether it is conflict, or difficult people in your life, or whatever it may be. If you have ease and peace within, then naturally everything else will fall in place. When you actually have ease and peace within, you will also have physical well-being in your body, and you will actually be guided to places and things which will help you with all this. Okay. So all you need to do is, like, hone into, what I like to do is start with the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is that biggest thing. Like, if there is an elephant in the room, you will not be able to see anything else but the elephant. So you have to see what is your elephant in the room. And normally it is the biggest thing which is bothering you. And now, when you think about that biggest thing that is bothering you, you can now, start clearing your thoughts, feelings, and emotions around this. Okay. So what I want to do is, I want to give you my personal peace procedure worksheet, which is key to clearing overwhelm when you have too many things on your plate, so that you can have ease and peace and get things done with total ease. So what this worksheet does is, basically, it has a set of journaling questions. And as you journal, keeping your situation in mind, you will be actually able to write down all the thoughts, feelings, and emotions that you have concerning a particular situation, and then you can clear it. Okay, so drop me a line below this video and I will send you the personal peace procedure worksheet. You don't even have to give me your email. Just comment peace below, and you could have cleared all your overwhelm and have completed 25% of your tasks in the next 2 hours. Thank you for listening. Follow for more stuff with me.